Hi, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, talking about Mosko Moto today, specifically the Backcountry 40 Duffle. Now you can see we also have the 35-liter panniers on the sides here. I've reviewed this. If you'd like to check it out, definitely be sure to do so. With the Duffle, Callie and I have put about 4,000 miles on this luggage between a trip to Mexico and then most recently a trip to Moab, Utah. Kind of put it through the ringer, mainly because we're not very good at motorcycle riding. We tip over a lot. This stuff has held up extremely well. It's really functional equipment that I couldn't imagine riding a motorcycle without now that I have it. This is going to be made out of the same materials that you get in their panniers. It's very heavy-duty construction, giving you years and years of use. Now we'll start with the top. They've got a lot of features packed into these bags. I just want to touch on a few of them. You can see that they have this MOLLE area to add accessories. On our panniers, we have MOLLE pouches in the large size mounted on the fronts for water. You can also do the same on the top of this bag in a large or a small, or a number of other MOLLE accessories that are out on the market, not necessarily by Mosko, but other companies. That's what I love about it. You can add different things made by other people. Now, if you open this bag up to the inside, in this first flap here, you've got this nice area for whatever you want. What I really liked it for was in Mexico, this is where I put all of my toiletries. I kept it in a sealed bag because obviously this isn't sealed. I didn't want my toothbrush filled with dirt at the end of the day, but a bag inside of this cured that problem, and it was really easy to get into and out of. I wasn't digging through my panniers trying to find that stuff. I really like that feature there. If you open up this pouch or flap, you can see that you've got a nice clear map pocket right here. It just has a Velcro closure on the top, but then it also comes completely off. So if you wanted to throw this on your tank bag or anything like that, you can easily move it around. A great feature that Mosko has included right there. You can also see that we have rock straps mounted through both of these flaps. Mosko's provided areas for you to run your straps to keep these on your bike and not on the road. On the top, they've done a nice pouch here that's really long. This works great for tent poles, or really specifically for us, camera gear. Tripods fit really well in here if they're not overly large and bulky. Obviously, you can put whatever you want. You can fit the 1-liter MSR fuel cans in here or anything along those lines. A really handy pouch, easy to get to. You're not digging through your bags. That's one thing I like about this stuff, is they've really tried to make it easy to access your equipment so you're not spending a lot of time digging through bags and panniers and that kind of stuff. Also, it has the double roll top closure on it. So on both sides, this one and this one, you can unroll it and go all the way through the bag. I know some duffels you can only access on one side, so if you have something down here, you have to go through the entire bag and pull everything out to get to it, which sucks and it wastes a lot of time. Also, with all of their straps that they've used, they're doing this really nice piece of Velcro on it. You can see how this one is currently rolled up and has Velcro. Well, you can unroll it, and at that point, you have a ton of adjustability, but your flaps are not sailing in the wind as you're going down the road. They're staying nice and compact the entire time. You also have a lot of handles on this. You have one on this end, you have one on this end. So depending on how much stuff you're bringing, if you're Callie and I, we bring the entire kitchen sink with us, you can easily pop this off and throw it back on. You're not fighting the bag. On the top, you have another handle right here, so you can easily carry it down the road. Also, you have a lot of nice webbing throughout, so if you want to strap anything onto the exterior of the bag, it's easy enough to do so. What a great feature about this bag is, on the back side, you actually have a compartment that unzips and it stows backpack straps. so you can throw this on your back and walk away with it. This is great, along with their pannier that I showed in the last video that comes off extremely easily, just slips off like that. You can have both your panniers, one in each hand, along with this bag thrown on your back. And if you're a BMW rider, you can just haul right into the hotel room, no problem. If you're a KTM rider and your bike breaks down, you can easily hitch a ride to your next destination. One thing I found is that Callie and I have these bags mounted on top of our roto packs. We have a lock right on top of the roto packs, and on her bag there's a little bit of wear from where that lock sits, and on my bag I have two roto packs mounted next to each other. And for some reason on our trip to Mexico, one of my roto packs, the lock actually rubbed a little hole through the bottom of this material here. I called up Mosko and they sent me a patch to glue over the top of the hole. So that's one thing to note with this soft luggage, and I said it in the review with the panniers. This stuff is soft. It's not a hard piece of luggage that can withstand a ton of abuse, where if you go down on the road at 50 miles an hour, maybe your aluminum pannier is still going to be intact. This stuff will wear, so you have to kind of be cognizant of that and where you mount it. Now when we mount it on top of our roto packs, we put a piece over that lock so that it won't rub through the bag. But Mosko was nice enough to send me a nice patch to put over it, and all is good. Nothing went through the bag. Also on this duffel, just like with their panniers, they have on the inside this removable liner, and that's the piece that's waterproof, separate from what I would call is their heavy-duty construction on the exterior here. This bag is relatively lightweight. It doesn't have any kind of a frame to it. Easy enough to just throw on the back of your motorcycle. If you have a rack, or maybe you don't, there's enough points on it that you can strap this sucker down and be off on any adventure. Again, this is the Backcountry 40. It's made in multiple different sizes, but this one has been awesome for Callie and I, who pack a ton of crap wherever we go. If you have any questions on this bag, leave them in the comments below and we'll definitely get back to you on it. And again, if you would like to watch the review of these 35-liter panniers, definitely be sure to check it out. Thanks for watching. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.